Throughout the day, we have brought you reaction from Tennessee's lawmakers who were caught in the middle of it all. But they are not the only powerful voices speaking out tonight. News Channel 5's Jason Lamb spoke with former Republican Senator Bob Corker. And Jason, he had a really strong message for Tennessee's two sitting senators.
Yeah, that's right, Carrie. And it appears the senators may have heard that message tonight, with both now voting to confirm the election results. That is a different position for both senators from what they said they were going to do. But that was before today's demonstrators stormed the Capitol. Today, former Senator Bob Corker condemned the actions of the demonstrators, but he also said had Senators Marsha Blackburn and Bill Hagerty not changed their minds, they would have undermined our nation's democratic process. He spoke with us earlier tonight when he was hoping they would indeed change their minds.
I hope they will. I know them well. I voted for them. But they have an opportunity now with all that's occurred, a perfect opportunity to say this has gone too far. We no longer want to participate in this ruse on the American people.
We also spoke with Tennessee Congressman Mark Green, who was given a gas mask as the protesters stormed the Capitol. We'll have that for you coming up in just minutes here from the 5 Alert Center. Jason Lamb, News Channel 5.
Jason, thank you. And Congressman Steve Cohen released a statement today about what happened. He was in the House chambers when the Capitol was breached. Cohen says, "I blame Donald Trump for this entire episode. He has continually pushed the false idea that the election he lost by 7 million votes was stolen from him." He goes on to say, after today's invasion of the Capitol, he must be stopped. We are not a safe country until this man is out of office.
We saw a small, peaceful protest today here in Nashville at Legislative Plaza. And that's where we find News Channel 5's Olivia Michael. She talked with two political experts about what happened today.
Rory, one professor we spoke with called today's events the stuff of other countries and said this is not the United States.
If you lose, you lick your wounds, you go back, build up your party, run somebody 4 years or 2 years hence. That's how the system works. If we're going to ignore electoral results simply because we don't like them, then we're subjecting ourselves to this very same thing happening when the other side gains control.
That was Dr. John Weil of Middle Tennessee State University. He calls today's events an intimidation and unprecedented. Meanwhile, Dr. Tom Schwartz of Vanderbilt University says the peaceful transfer of power has always been something the U.S. prides itself on, and says today will go down as a dark moment in the history of American democracy.
This event will cast a dark shadow over any attempt to restore his presidency or to run again and to repeat Grover Cleveland, for example, back in the 19th century, who did serve 2 non-consecutive terms. I think in that sense, the president has really damaged the legacy of his administration.
Dr. Weil also said America is bigger than any president or member of Congress, as well as the Supreme Court. He adds, we're not one nation under President Trump, but rather one nation under God, the Constitution, and the rule of law. Olivia Michael, News Channel 5.